Stop.
All right, that's really not a big deal. It's a, 2.5 drinks is really not. Especially in the beer. It wasn't even a heavy one. God.
Well,
Lesson learned. Yellow Kittens is not messing around.
you're getting a little bit older.
Yes, that is true.
So you're not a teenager anymore.
You got my money's worth too. Yeah.
So what happened? You had dinner there, and then you had a birthday celebration for
Emmett.
Emmett.
Yeah, the kids played. We did dinner.
How's their house?
It's nice. It's air conditioned. It's more. I didn't really love the other one that they had just because it was it felt claustrophobic.
Yeah.
This one, it's more space to move around. I mean, the other one had some charms to it, but
What's that mean?
claustrophobic. Like tight spaces. When you're like nervous about a tight space, it feels like you're really like stuck in a little room.
Like some people get claustrophobic in an elevator, right?
Yeah.
That would be right.
Like when I went to the doctor this past week, it was like in this little tiny tube thing, and I felt claustrophobic.
I know sometimes when people have MRIs, they get
That's
claustrophobic.
exactly what happened. Yep.
Oh, really?
When I go for brain MRI, I usually take a nap.
Really?
I had one, and it was, I have a lot of sympathy, empathy, the whole nine for you now, because when I made the appointment, I really didn't want to wait because I was anxious about,
Right.
And they said, are you claustrophobic? And I'm like, I don't love tight spaces, but I've had an MRI on my liver a long time ago. And I was like, I'll be okay.
Yep.
But for that one, A, I wasn't wearing a mask. B, I wasn't wearing this thing over my head. And
Right.
C, I went in feet first. So even though I was in, if I kind of tilted my head back a little, I could still see the outside.
Right.
This, with all those three things switched, they said, close your eyes as they started to put me in.
Right.
And then they said, okay, you can open them if you want to. And when I did, I really legitimately started to panic. And I was like, you just have to get your shit together because you're not going to get out. And they give you the ball to squeeze if you're
Right.
I'm like, you are going to just chill out and you're getting this thing done and we are just going through with it because I'm not leaving and waiting and no way.
What happened?
I actually like the noise of the machine.
I got nervous because I was in. Yeah, the noise wasn't bad. And then they played music, but.
Where was it done?
Advanced radiology in Shelton.
Okay.
Advanced radiology and film.
It was just it's kind of like an X-ray, but it's in a very small machine.
Yeah. You left the lock unlocked, right?
Yeah, the whole door's open.
Oh, good.
You go inside it. It's a tube. Here, you want to see what it looks like?
I remember when I had my MRI back in 2014, they put the contrast on my right arm.
Mm-hmm.
I had the contrast.
Maybe that was me.
What is that for?
It shows up everything in the bloodstream.
Oh, okay.
Are there any white types in there? Like the blue ones? Or only those white painting things? So we gotta use the white painting thing?
Unless you go down the basement and you're seeing one down there, I would say it's just.
I'll go look again.
It's for certain situations, but they also have options where people who can't handle it go in what's called an open MRI. And
So do they usually do music when you have, or play music when you have? You have
They
MRI
give
or
you
just
an
depends?
option. They give you an option.
Okay.
Some people like it quiet,
right?
Because you hear banging. It's MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging.
Yeah.
And so
Some people
basically
don't like the
it's
noise.
basically a bunch of giant magnets rotating around your body.
Right.
The developers figured it all out.
Oh wow. And some people don't like the noise, right?
They usually put earplugs in or they put earmuffs over.
See me, I like the noise.
Oh. And
You know, you hear bang 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 bang.
My spine is all messed up, but nothing serious.
I think I might have had my MRI at the advanced radiology. I'm not sure.
You want to see my spine?
Yeah.
Hold on. You can't really see the things that they saw on the MRI. But when I went to the doctor, she could see my scoliosis.
And can you pick the kind of music you
You
want to
just
listen
have
to,
me
or they
walk.
just
You
put,
can
you know?
What they'll do is I know when Kathy went in, she wanted to listen to Bob Marley,
Oh, really?
and
Did you say you're listening to Bob Marley?
Kathy wanted to.
I asked them for reggae because they had Pandora, and they're like, "What do you want to hear?" I was like,
Really? Wow.
"Reggae, please."
No
They were
kidding.
Like, I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay.
Wow.
And then we could get it working. So they had Star 99.9 playing, which is not always super uplifting. So I'm like, this isn't
That's
what
funny.
I need.
That is so funny that they put that station on.
I was like, oh. It was long though. I was like, oh god, get out of here.
How long was the actual MRI?
Well, they did two. It was 2 in 1. They did my brain and my spine, so it was about an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow, that's kind of long.
Yeah, I
It was
know.
supposed to be an hour and a half,
Oof.
but thank God it was.
I would not want to lay there for an hour and a half, unless Todd Petty was playing.
I meditated. I closed my eyes.
And when was this done?
Tuesday.
Oh, it was recent.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Did you get the results back?
I did. So everything in my brain is totally fine, totally normal. My spine is like. I have so many back issues, but nothing that's like serious. There's not like
Yeah, right.
it's just like compression and like slip discs and stuff that I knew, and like pretty bad scoliosis,
Oh,
but all
wow.
things that I, you know.
Well, it's interesting you say brain because back in 2014 I lost most of the hearing in my right ear and I was getting dizzy, Jen.
Yeah, I remember that happening, Tommy.
And so they actually did an MRI, but it was a brain scan to make sure there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
And obviously there wasn't anything going on. So they actually put me on steroids for 2 weeks and I got all the hearing back in my left ear.
Oh, good.
But my MRI was only about 45 minutes. It wasn't that long.
Well, it was supposed to be 45 minutes for the brain and 45 minutes for the spine. And what they were like, do you want to do it separate or do you want to do it together? Like for the appointments.
Yeah.
Like, just do it together and just
Get it
done
over with.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Exactly.
So, especially because I needed to do with contrast, and like part with, part without. So when I went in, they were gone for so long, and I'm like, if this is only like, you know, a chunk of it, and they said they're gonna do one first, give you a break, and then, do another one.
Gotcha.
So they let me, they're like, we're gonna, have the thing take you out now, and we're gonna do the contrast, and it's gonna be 15 minutes, and I'm like,
Right.
oh. All right, so it wasn't really quite. I mean, if I had known how long I'd been in there, I think it would have messed with my head. But just trying to figure it out and guess,
Yep.
But yeah.
For some reason, when you said about like something about like the discs.
So when you have your MRIs, do they ask you what kind of music you want to listen to? Or do you like it quiet?
Actually, it depends where you go to
Did they
get
tell you that now? They
it.
still
Some
don't know?
places say, do you want music? Other places don't give you that option.
Okay.
But I've had so many brain MRIs done since 2008 that
What did you
I
tell them?
get bored. Basically, I'm in there, I shut my eyes,
Yeah.
I'm tired, I take a little nap while all these banging's going on.
Yeah. I wonder what all the banging is. I wonder what that is. Is that the magnets?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So as the MRI is being done, they can actually see what's going on, or they can't see what's going on until the results come out? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. Tuck, I'd reach, well, if that's working fine,
Yeah, the chair, it's got 4 legs, that's solid. The little stool I was gonna flip.
So when they do the MRIs, can they actually see what's going on while the MRI is happening, or they can't
No.
see? Oh, okay.
although they do look at the MRI technician can see if it's done properly.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna be able to see all the hot men and females walking by later today.
So is it still overcast, or it's sunny?
I would say it's probably more sun than cloud. Would you say that right? Right now, looking at that, we're looking at blue skies.
Wow.
Pretty nice, actually.
And you got a nice breeze going on.
Yep.
It's not this. I bet you it's not this nice. You know, in Connecticut.
Probably isn't. Let's see. So, what do you guys have for breakfast?
Peanut butter crunch balls.
Shay, this is mine. This is mine.
Okay.
It's such a difference.
So you had your killer donuts yesterday.
Yeah.
How often do you get those? Once when you come up here, or 2 times?
Why is
Yep. 2 or 3. All right.
Wow.
Cassie. Cat. That goes directly behind the shed. Keep walking back, and there's an area to the right.
Give me 10 minutes. Like 10, 15 minutes.
So how's your battery holding up on your phone? I know you were having trouble with it for
Still
a
having
while.
trouble.
Oh, you are?
That's why I feel I'm just getting new battery.
Oh, you're gonna get a new one, huh?
Yeah, like my brother did.
Do you have to pay for it, or is it covered?
No.
Oh man. I wonder if that would be expensive.
$50.
Oh, that's it? Okay. So when do you get your scans? Is that next week?
We get the next one.
Okay. Is it I guess you're not doing it, obviously you're not doing a telehealth. You can't do that for scans. So you have to
No.
go there?
Have to go there.
And you meet with Harriet and Veronica, or no?
We'll see what the results show. I'm definitely meeting with Harriet.
So what does she do?
She reads me the scans and tells me what I'm going to be doing next.
No. I mean, like, what kind of doctor is she?
She's an oncologist,
Okay.
which is a cancer doctor.
Okay. And Harriet's, Veronica's the one who does the brain surgeries, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mima.
You know, there's what I find most interesting about the human body is the heart and the brain, especially the brain.
Yep.
It
Yep.
makes such a big difference.
What's that? What's that, Shay?
The bushes make such. It like looks so different.
I know, it does make a big difference, right? Dr. Tucker's doing a great job.
Come stand on it.
At least on this deck, you can't get any splinters.
Can I?
I don't think.
You could if you actually slid your feet across it.
Oh, I notice it's nice and smooth.
Yeah, and it has a lot of paint on it.
Oh.
Or I should say stain.
Oh, okay. You know what's interesting? I remember when they were doing your treks, because when they were doing your treks, I would be swimming in the pool when they were working.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the summer of 06.
Yep. Summer of 06. A good year.
Very good year. Very good year. In 06, that's when Kathy introduced me to all those songs.
In 06?
Yep.
Kathy's favorites.
Correct.
Put them on a CD.
Yeah. Because Baba O'Reilly, the first time I heard that song was in the summer of 2006. You know, when we would go to Nanny's house, sometimes she would take the convertible and we would listen to those songs.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I know that car was a money pit, but I did like that car.
Well,
I know you say the Corvette was a money pit. So he's doing a pretty good job with the hedges, huh?
it is. It's looking pretty good. He's got one half almost done.
Wow.
So Shay, are you gonna go fishing today with?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is that a boat?
yep. 8:15.
Two paths.
This what?
Behind, there's a path to the right, a path straight ahead. The path straight ahead looks like it goes all the way to the water.
You don't want to do that.
The other one is a circular path around this stuff.
No, you go directly behind the shed.
Yeah.
Walk like you're going to the water.
Yeah.
Before you get to the water, there's a dumping
Walk
area.
all the way back there. Oh, no, the first guy went in the wrong place.
Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
Shay's making another pile.
All right.
He's gonna do it for me, and I'm gonna help him out. Try.
All right.
Should I put this one?
Yeah, get rid of everything.
Oh, you found a blue. Where was it, downstairs?
Yeah, down there. They're in the shed.
Okay.
I only saw the white ones. It was under the white ones.
It was under the white ones.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put.
I didn't know it was going to be so nice today.
Well,
Oh my God!
it's always
That's super
it's like a microclimate here. So you can look along out in the distance, and that's the mainland. You'll see clouds there over the Block Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a donut hole in the sun,
Oh, okay.
usually.
So I guess 8:15 is the first boat.
Yes, I think you're right.
And then when's the last boat at night? 8:15?
Probably about 7:30.
Oh, okay. This must be a busy street.
This is the main street right here.
The main street.
Well, we did the second load.
You know,
Hey, you guys are really good assistants.
I didn't hear them banging on Saturday when I was in the pool.
Hanging where?
You know, when I come to your house, I hear them bang, 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 bang.
Oh, really?
Isn't that your next door neighbor working on a pool or something?
I don't know. I usually hear them cutting tile.
Oh yeah, that too. Are they building a pool?
Very good, Jen. Very good, Shay.
Are they building
Yeah,
a...
you're pulling a little too hard. Just do a light off the top. If it's loose, it'll come off. There you go. Much better.
Are they building a pool? Is that what they're trying? Is that
No,
what
they already have a pool.
Oh.
They're fixing the pool.
Oh, I see. Have you ever met those neighbors?
Yep.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not. They're not as close as you are with Mario and his
Yeah,
Rosa.
yeah. Well, I bet you the pool will really warm up since it's going to be hot this week.
It should. Can't get you put the pool cover on at night. You won't even fit.
Yeah.
Let's see what that is. What time it is? Probably about 8:30 now.
Yeah.
8:23.
And what time did Bobby say he was getting the boat? 10 o'clock?
It was around 10.
Okay. Block Island is definitely different than
Looking good, Tuck.
Yeah, coming out good.
Connecticut. It must get really cold here in the winter.
Oh yeah. It's raw.
Oh wow.
You're exposed to a lot of wind and
Oh wow. Is it colder than Connecticut, or is it about the same?
it's colder.
Yeah.
Looks good, Tuck. Yeah?
Not bad for a 67-year-old eyes.
So what's Kevin's plan? He's just gonna go over there with whoever wants to go, and
That's the plan.
you're gonna go at 10.
That's what he said. I haven't talked to this man about it.
Because I figured if Shay and Dylan want to join me, either Kathy or Virgin can go. You can pack them over lunch, you know. I know
Okay, please don't play with that.
Tucker would like to fish if he can. So how'd you leave it with Kevin? Are you just going to give it to him? He's going to take it home with him, or?
He said he wanted to just take this home with him, so.
Okay. Maybe at the end of the week then. Well, he's actually going to be here the last night, right?
Well, they're trying to. They've been calling every day. There's right now no car openings for Saturday, but they're trying to. They're trying to put their car anytime on Saturday.
Oh, so he's not even sure if he can stay here. He has to be able to get a car reservation for Saturday, right?
Yeah, his car reservation's on Friday now. He's trying to move it to Saturday. but
Right.
availability.
I got it. I think your mother doesn't know where to dump all the head Did you do it right this time?
Time to go to work.
Alright. Keep plugging away.
He can work with no Wi-Fi?
Yeah, he had his own Wi-Fi.
Oh, he does.
Yep. called My 5.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
He does it when he's up here because he has to be able to work.
Right.
Only if you see clippings usually outside the ring. That'll flush them out without taking the tops. Otherwise, the whole new growth pops up. Not that big. Just skim the top. Stuff pops up. Only if you see big clumps. Otherwise, leave it. Like this, just your hands, flip your feet, the rest will fall in the middle. The rake actually makes it uneven. See this? Just like this now. So, whatever you can reach. I got most of it off. Well, this was the good one.